How impressive was Meyer's performance pitching? Does that maybe reset the bar for him and the staff this season?
Yeah, Meyer was really good, and his first start wasn't exactly what he wanted it to be, but he's been really good for us inside. He's come throw strikes. He's gotten better every time. His off speed's been working, so we knew he was going to be a really good arm for us this year. And in that game, he kind of had everything working. His fastball, he could pull wherever he wanted to, and it was firm. And his changeup was probably the best it's been to both sides of the plate. And honestly, he didn't even use his best strikeout pitch very often. So he was really good. And again, we were expecting out of him, but yeah, I think the bar's been set for him to go be a horse for us every time he gets the ball.
Hamlin Newman then followed the four-hitter. That feel pretty good too.
Yeah, Newman. I mean, they were kind of falling right into his trap. He was able to get ahead. They weren't swinging at his first pitch breaking ball, and then he was able to get him to chase something for strike two. And then once Newman gets two strikes, he kind of can do whatever he wants. So again, we've seen Newman the last couple of years kind of go do his thing, and I think he was the perfect guy to follow up a big outing like that because he was just going to go pitch how he wanted to pitch anyway. So it was really good to see Newman follow that up, and again, I think we're expecting big things from those two guys and the rest of our rotation.
Pitching staff benefited from an explosive offense. Can you just talk about the production on the offensive side?
Yeah, I thought we swung the bats okay. I think we put up some runs, but I think we left a lot of runs on base too, which is the exciting part. So Jackson McCorney, we knew he was going to be a guy for us this year. He had a really good week, and Trayvon, he actually started off pretty slow for us the first 6 games. He got hot that last series, but yeah, it was fun to see our guys get in the box and put some quality at bats on the bases. We did exactly what we knew we were going to do. So if we can start knocking in those runs kind of when they're there for us and put away some teams maybe a little bit earlier, I think it's going to save our arms a little bit. But offensively, we kind of did what we wanted to do and wanted to accomplish this week. So it was fun to see.
Starting with 3 solid games to start the weekend, what did you see differently in that 4th game?
You know, it's the sweeping a team 4 games is one of the hardest things to do in sports. I mean, you gotta go out there and do everything right for 4 games, and the other teams, eventually they're going to get hot and they're going to do some things that they need to do right. So, again, 4-game sweeps are one of the hardest things to do. So I don't think there's anything different we did on our part. I think they just came out and ran into a few pitches, and again, they won 35 games last year. So it's not like they were a team that was going to just roll over and let us kind of beat them up for 4 games. So on our end, I don't think it was anything different. I think we had some guys that we wanted on the mound, and their guys just put some good swings on the baseball. So kind of nothing on our end, just keep working with it.
So at the start of the season that you want to get off to a hot start, get those wins right away. You think you've done that so far, or do you think there's still more to improve on that front?
Yeah, a little bit of both. I think we definitely got off to a hotter start than we have in the last couple of years. I think there was maybe a win or 2 on the table that trip, but overall, I think we're pretty happy with it. I think we've got a lot of things that we've got to work on, and we're going to get after here in the next couple of days of practice. But I don't think you're ever totally happy with where you're at. I think you always think you'd be a little bit better, and there's always room to improve. So we'll keep working this week, and we got a tough test this weekend to see if we can't go put our work to test.
Can you talk about this upcoming weekend just a little bit at Colorado Mesa?
Yeah, Colorado Mesa is going to be pretty good. They've played in the national championship game last year, and they've been a national powerhouse for the last few years. So I think our guys are ready for it. I think they're going to be prepared for it, and I think they're going to have some energy. So I think we're going to be able to go in there and play our game and see what we can do and hopefully come out with a few wins out of that series. So they're going to be good. We got to be ready for it, and we're going to see some different arms than we have this trip. They're going to bring some pretty good velo at us. So again, kind of shore up some things in our swings right now and get ourselves ready to go.
How's playing such a good team this early in the season going to affect the rest of your season?
I think it's just going to show, again, they're a team that's been a national powerhouse the last few years. So we want to be that same team. So we got to go out there and compete with that level. So there's no excuses. Go out there and play our game and do our style, and we'll see what we can do and put ourselves on the map.